Good morning, 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 everybody, good morning, morning. I feel like singing good morning. Uh-oh. Hold on, stay right there. Good morning. The devil tried to take us out, but I found a way to fix it. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Praise the Lord. Y'all forgive me, I'm struggling a little bit here, trying to get myself set up. I don't know where y'all are living at, but where we live, it's been raining like crazy. I mean, but it cooled off the environment, so that's a good thing. So I'm happy about that. So I'm not even going to complain. Thank you again for joining the Candy and Kev Show. I am your boy Kev, and Candy will be here shortly. So we appreciate you guys joining us this morning on the Candy and Kev car conversation. I'm gonna try to get my wave game back. Y'all see that? I've got to brush my hair 152 times a day to get them waves back popping again. I'm trying to get my young ball back on. But we appreciate you joining us today. Happy Tuesday to you. It is Tuesday, the day after Monday. You got 4 more days to get yourself doing something, y'all. Doing something that is life-changing for you, not everybody else but you. And we appreciate the fact that you joined us today. You could be with anybody else. You can be with Tyler. What's the name? Steve Harvey. You could be with name somebody else. You can be with a lot of different people. We thank you that you joined the Candy and Kev car conversation. As I promised you guys, I did it about 2 o'clock this morning. I was up and I said, wait a minute, let me put this information up about the movie tonight. I'm actually going to post it again on this feed. You guys can actually join us tonight. All the information will be copy the link. All the information will be in this feed. Great time. You can go to the movies, have a great time on a budget. Right after that, we're going to go right next door to Applebee's for half apps and just chill out, have a fun time with you guys. It should be a great time, y'all. Again, we know it's midweek, but listen, we trying to make y'all save money. So we appreciate y'all, the people that are going to be joining us tonight. Again, let me post that information right now. So that'll be, the movie starts at 7:10. 7:10, the movie starts. So we want to meet there. I just posted it, Ty. I just posted it in there for you guys. Now listen, I went on. It's funny. Hey Yolanda, I posted it 2 o'clock this morning. Movie theater had a lot of seats left. Since I posted it, it's about 20 more seats available, y'all. So go on ahead of time. I put the link there. If you go down to read through the link, it'll be a Fandango app. Click on there. It'll take you directly to the theater that it's at. It's called Cooperstown. It's in Somerdale, New Jersey. Right off of 295, right off of 42. Very easy to get to. And the movie starts at 7:10. 7:10 tonight. So listen, go on and get your tickets early, y'all, because it's a handful of seats left. And we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna get together, go see Girls Trip. Then we're gonna go right over to Applebee's, to half apps right after that. And just have some apps and laugh, y'all. Half apps. So bring your money so you can pay for your apps, because I ain't paying for them. I'm telling y'all that now. We will run about that, John. It'll be the Candy and Kev on the run. So listen, y'all, hopefully you guys can make it. I know one person said they couldn't make it so far, but instead of us doing it Monday night like you guys said it wouldn't be convenient for you guys, we moved it to Tuesday night. So listen, everybody, make sure you go and get your tickets early. Meet Candy and Kev at Somerdale Movie Theater to check out this movie everybody's been talking about, Girls Trip. Listen, a lot of people were saying they was having girls trips, and my thing was, fellas, let's go see what the ladies are talking about, because you know we want to know what they doing on their trips when they go without us. So fellas, let's go with them. Have a great time tonight. And again, just a time to just chill out. Nothing big, nothing over expensive. Again, you can get your ticket for less than $6. I believe what your taxes are like $5.75. To go see this movie. You ain't gonna find that no place else, y'all. Movie theater already got reserved seating, so you go on, you pay for your ticket, and then you go to reserved seating and pick your seat you want. You'll see a whole lane, a whole row still available for us. So go ahead and knock that row out, y'all, so we can have a great time tonight. We look forward to seeing you. Fix your hair up so we can take some pictures and all that good stuff. And you know, post them on our Instagram page and let people know who y'all are, because you know, and it'll be a great time for you guys that come on every morning and speak to each other, that haven't had an opportunity to meet each other. So listen, we definitely are looking forward to that night. But again, the event is already, I posted it on my Instagram. I posted it on my page. I posted it on this link now, so you can go right on the link. You can click on it, and it'll take you right to Fandango where you can get your tickets at. So it's already up. We already had an overwhelming response. Like I said, I put it up 2 o'clock in the morning, and by this morning when I got up, half of the seats were almost gone. So make sure you go on today, during the day, and get your tickets so you can meet up tonight. I would hate for you to get there and there's no seats available for you. So get there a little early. Go on early if you possibly can, and get your tickets. And again, it's the total amount for one ticket is $5.85 to see the movie. So we're doing a 7:10 show. Right after that, we'll go right over to Applebee's for half apps, and you know, just get a couple of appetizers and talk to one another. You know, laugh. You know, everybody get to know each other, and then by, I would say, no later than 10 o'clock, we probably gonna be done and on our way home, so you can get home and get ready for work the next day. So meet us there, everybody. Meet us there. Again, the link is posted right on my page. It's called the Movie Night with Candy and Kev. It's on our, you'll see it on our Instagram page with a link attached to it. You'll see it on our Facebook page with the link attached to it. The link will take you directly to the Summerdale location. It's called Coopertown Road location. No. It's called Coopertown Road, and it's right there for you guys. So, what would I have to do that there? Did you get our ticket? I'm sorry. So, that's what's happening tonight, y'all. Bring it, babe. I know you ain't taking coffee all the way across that bridge, and that ain't none of my business. But if you are, Bernie, you's the man. You VA, you the man. You are the man. So, happy Tuesday, everybody. It's Candy and Kev again. Again, my name is Kev from the Candy and Kev Show, and this is. So, unfortunately, she's still struggling. She don't feel too well, so she don't have a whole lot of energy. So, I'm gonna try to carry her a little bit today, so you know it won't be we just sitting here like my name is Dry Eyes. So listen, everybody. After the movie, we are going to discuss what grapefruiting is. I actually know. For those that don't know, you will be pretty much surprised. I never heard of this before, but now that I've heard of it, now I'm a fan of grapefruit. We'll just say that. We will just say that. A whole nother topic. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, don't go Googling it now and then look at me like I'm crazy. Oh, Gabby is on here. Hey, Gabby. How are you, Gabby? How are you, Gabby? Ernie, what's going on, brother? VA is in the building. Who else? Everybody, good morning, good morning, good morning. So listen, in the news, in the city of Philadelphia, it has been an overwhelming, well, not, I'm not going to say overwhelming, but unfortunately, it's been a high crime rate of women being shot or stabbed or violent crimes against. And that was really upsetting to me because, you know, we don't want to see the brothers going through that as well, but man, when you see that people are losing respect for women, and, you know, violent acts are coming against us. Man, we got to protect our ladies, man. We got to make sure that no harm or danger come against them when it comes to certain things like that. Ladies, if you got a man in your life, you don't bring a sense of protection around you. You got to make a couple of decisions. I mean, fellas, we got to protect them and make sure they cool. Now, women, I'm gonna say this to you too. Don't be jumping out there fussing at people and having your dude get into some unnecessary nonsense neither. Because that just ain't fair to him neither. He trying to live a good, clean, productive life, and you want to pop off at the mouth of somebody and be like, yo, I'm gonna have my dude handle you, and he like, well, I really didn't want to have to get into that, and that was unnecessary argument. Like, you know, something like, at the end of the day, I say this. Some things you just gotta walk away from and just be like, you know, it ain't worth it. For instance, I'll give you an example. Like a parking space. Don't have your dude having to fight somebody or possibly get shot over a parking space. When it's plenty, matter of fact, at the end of the day, you might mess around and have your dude with a handicap space because you wanted to get him in confrontation with somebody that, you know, didn't, that wanted that space just as much as you wanted it. So at the end of the day, sometimes you gotta just pick your battles wisely and just keep it moving. So that's my tip for the day. Because I'm concerned about battery charge.
Thank you, Yolanda. I'm good.
Y'all excuse me.
So I'm curious to find out what grapefruiting is all about, and hope you're able to join us tonight. I'm really excited to see this movie, and I'm glad to see that it's selling out. That's a good sign. It's always a good sign when something that we're doing is selling out. That's a good problem to have. Not we, but, you know, African Americans in film. It's good to see. That's what we want to do. We want to sell it out. We don't want to sell out because we're not sellouts, but we want to sell the shoes out on a Tuesday. That's good. That's what's up.
And
Hi, can I have 20 plus, please?
20 plus?
Cash.
Yeah. Can you pop the side for me?
Oh, yeah. Corey, can you pass my bag? Of course.
I just realized when you do a hashtag and it says girls trip, if you look at it differently, I have a different eye. It said girls strip. But it was supposed to say girls trip. So for those who might have an eye like me, a little perverted eye, it's supposed to say girls trip, not girls strip. So forgive my hashtag. It's supposed to say girls trip, not girls strip.
Excuse me.
It's all one's perspective. It's all one's perspective. So, yeah, like my wife was saying, it's a good thing when a movie is selling out on a Tuesday night. Again, I mean, guys, jump on that. Like, you'll see, it's a whole complete row still left, and I would say about 20 seats left in the movie theater. So make sure you get your tickets.
Hi, Debbie. Thank you, Deb.
Oh, Debbie's on there. Hi, Deb.
Oh.
It would have been fine. He's white. He got good insurance. I guarantee you. He got like Allstate. Like, you know, you doing well when you got like Allstate insurance and stuff like that. Like most people, you know, regular people that's, you know, trying to make
No,
ends meet.
it's a show. Vernon says, do you think it's the way Charlie Murphy went out on Power, do you think that it was disrespectful to the legacy or no? No, it's a show.
No.
So, like, okay, that actually, Verna, I'm glad you brought that up. And so, the character who plays Angela, in real whole life, she was getting death threats. People need to, I mean, it's a show. Seriously. If you can't wrap up Charlie Murphy's entire catalog in just one role.
And Celeste, you have a... You doing good, Celeste.
You too. In one role, he has a whole bunch of roles, but the fact that and obviously, you know, maybe I think that, you know, especially listening to the director as she would give her like if you stayed to watch the director's talk after the show went off, I think it was, you know, they wanted to still give him work even though he was facing his illness. And, you know, some actors, they can't find work once they get sick because directors or, you know, writers, they don't want to take a chance on them. So I think that it was actually a cool thing that she was still giving him work after he got sick. But the fact that I think that Angela plays her role well, which is why she was so hated. I think that, I mean, some of the stuff with Charlie Murphy, it was a little unrealistic because ain't no way Charlie Murphy's going to hold down that weight on top of Ghost. But I do get it. If he had been lifting, you know, we don't know how many reps he had did, so he was probably tired. And once you break down somebody's momentum or whatever, but definitely I don't think you can just wrap up Charlie Murphy's entire catalog with just how he went out in that movie. Maybe he reached a point in his illness that he could no longer keep up with the taping and the production schedule. So we knew eventually they were going to have to write him out anyway. Mm-hmm. So I think actually, I mean, physically, I'm gonna be honest, his appearance wise, it was hard to watch him because I remember what he looked like when he was healthy, you know, like in, I think the last movie I saw him in was Roll Bounce. But, you know, he looked strong, he looked healthy. So physically or visually, it was hard for me personally to watch him because he looked so frail, and I think that's probably why they put the baggy clothes on him and everything, so you really couldn't see how skinny he was. But just, you know, he looked very skeletal, just like his neck and his head and his teeth looked like extra big because he looked so skeletal. But aside from that, we all knew they were going to write him out, and hey, the way they wrote him out, like, it's in line with how Power goes. It made sense. So I think shout out to Ava, shout out to whoever.
The writer.
The writer. Shout out to her for even taking that chance and giving him, you know, a shot and giving him work, even being sick. And
it's amazing. Shout out to the amazing writers that like Shonda Rhimes and Ava. I don't know her last name, but the young lady that writes for Power.
Ava DuVernay or whatever how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if she writes for Power though, because she wrote Selma and all that, and she had dreads. This woman doesn't have dreads.
Okay. Well, whatever her name is, that writes Power. When I say, and this is the thing, their writing transcends color barriers, because I have most of the people that always talk to me about Power are my white co-workers at work. Then they're like, yo, did you see what happened last week? And think about Scandal. Think about How to Get Away with Murder. Think about what's some Shonda Rhimes' other show?
Queen. No, that's the other woman.
The doctor show. ER, is it ER?
You just made me forget it when you said that.
I mean, it's these sisters and brothers. Again, the only reason I'm saying sisters,
Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy. These are sisters that are heavyweights in Hollywood right now, and their shows are like #1. Like, and I think it's going to Vernon's question as far as how the legacy or whatever of Charlie Murphy. I think it's a testament to these actors right now that we're so engaged with their characters that we forget that these are characters and not the real individual. It's funny because I watched a interview with Lala Anderson, and she was saying that, you know, it's amazing because because of her real life situation that's going on with her husband, and her character, and they like are comparing the two, saying, well, now, you know, she is doing this because she's getting back at Lala, and she was like, wait a minute, this is a character, and the two characters are love interests, and you can't expect that to have a love interest. It's not no kissing, it's not, and then, you know, they're not having sex, and, you know, all of that, and if you have sex, you're next. So it's amazing because these actors are doing a phenomenal job. Of course, again, the writers and the producers of these shows keep such a great storyline going that every week, I mean, listen, the fact that I get up 1-2 o'clock in the morning to watch Power shows that, and then again, I'm not the only one, because it's people that will be on Facebook talking 2 o'clock in the morning like, yo, did you just watch it? Shout out to my boy Kyle. He's the first one. If I haven't watched it yet, I know not to go on his thread, because he's going to start posting stuff as soon as he watches it. But a great show. And I think Charlie Murphy, I think his character, I don't think it was like they wrote him. I don't think he died while he was taping. I think he died way after the taping, because the taping was done last year, I believe. They were taping last year, and I think that was just the way his character was going on. Now, he was getting ill the time of his, that he was filming that, but to see this dude work in spite of his sickness, because he said he had to leave, he wanted to make sure his kids were taken care of. This dude was working.
And we also have to remember that he lost his wife to cancer a few years back, so now the kids that he left behind are parents, like they don't have any parents. They lost both their parents. So I think that as it pertains to Lala, I think that in the beginning, I'm gonna be honest, I was like, I'm probably gonna get some slack for this, but I'm gonna be honest. In the beginning, I wasn't very impressed with her role. I really wasn't. I needed her to step up her acting. This is the third season, right? Okay, so by the next season that she was in the very first season that she was in, I wasn't really feeling her acting. I have to say that over the span of her being a part of this production, I'm like, yes, she has stepped it up. We could say that Lala is doing the thing. So, you know, last season was when I said she stepped up and she had more depth to her character. Because the first season that she was in, I felt like, oh, she's about to be another like hood rat chick, you know, the typical hairdresser. And her acting, again, who am I? And I know I can appreciate that acting is hard. I absolutely get it. But now, like at last season, I was like, okay, now we got depth to the character, and she's doing the thing. This season, I think she's doing an amazing job as well. And I actually feel bad talking about how, you know, how these characters are doing, these actors and actresses are doing so well in their on-screen roles that we're getting emotionally attached to them. And I actually feel bad for Lala, because I feel like if anybody's the victim in this whole thing, she is, because she never wanted Tasha to mix, you know, that shady business and her legit business. And, you know, she was suffering behind it. You know, Tommy had to put her in hiding and everything. Now, I have to say, never did I imagine that she and Tommy was going to hook up. I never saw that coming. I think, honestly, she and Tommy hooking up was a result of this, like, superhero and Superman Lois Lane mentality. Like, he saved her from being killed by the Russians, so like now that's her superhero. You know what I mean? So, but on a regular, just walking down the street, I wouldn't have never put Lala with Tommy, just because I see Lala with, like, I see her character with what's her name? Whatever her character, so let me stop saying Lala. I see her character with, actually, I see her character more with somebody big like Kanan and, like, manly. Like, Tommy is manly, but he kind of, like, too puny, you know? He has, like, you know, his measure of swagness, but not...
Tommy's street thug and killer.
But visually, I don't see Tommy visually, like, okay, we always say people are visual, like, you know, men are visual, but guess what, women are visual too.
Well, I think women can be attracted to swag more than
but I still got to, like when the scenes when I saw Tommy naked, I was just like, I'm gonna need him. He's lean, you know, he's not, you know, whatever, but I envision Lala Anthony's character with somebody just a little, with some more depth on. I don't know, like, her character looked like she could beat Tommy up. I don't know, whatever her character's name is.
I forgot what her character's name is.
But I never saw them hooking up. But I do think that if I had to, like, put it on, like, why is this, how did they come to be? I think it's because she looked to him, A, as her Superman, and she's Lois Lane, and B, because I think she low-key was always jealous of Tasha's lifestyle.
Yeah, she was. I mean, that was even, like, in the other episodes, previous other seasons, it was very apparent because she was, like, she's told her, you know, like, you know, you got the life, and you know, you got the fancy clothes, you got everything, you got the guy, and, you know, so she was even, like, adamant about telling her that, to the point it almost broke up their friendship.
But I think that Tommy and Ghost are two complete. Swag is Ghost. Ghost got unbelievable swag, and I believe that's just Omari. Like, I believe that's who he is. And Tommy got that thug, roughneck kind of swag. But I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. Do I see him? Like, if I took Tommy's character and set him in Philly,
Hold on, listen, fellas, fashion alert. Now, you know, I love to see dudes do certain things that really set you apart with your fashion. Did y'all see the scene where James St. Patrick was in court with the gray suit on? His tie was cashmere with his initials right in the center of the tie, which showed that was a tailor-made tie. Totally a fashion, like, statement right there. I don't know who that stylist is on that show, but yo, they killed
now,
that. That's just
fashion. I will say, Tommy, he does have a good, like, I like the clothes that they have him in.
Huh? I never paid attention to Tommy's clothes.
Tommy dresses nice. Like, he always wears dark, he always wears black, but like the shirt he had on, like the long shirt, and it had like the zipper thing. Now, the only thing, I do pay attention to his clothes, but the only thing, I'm gonna tell you what it is that is making me hard to,
You saw that V? Tailor-made cashmere tie.
I'm gonna tell you, okay. Hey guys, sorry, we just went through that rough patch as y'all know we go through. Sorry, but.
Oh, yes. Thank you again for joining Candy and Kev Car Conversation this morning. Again, my name is Kev, and this is my wife Candy. And
we're talking power today.
Talking power today. Also, don't forget tonight. I'm sorry. Again, we're doing an impromptu meetup tonight, Somerdale, New Jersey. All the information is if you go up to the top of this particular Facebook Live, you'll see the link you can click on where you can go in and get your tickets early. When I say I put it up 2 a.m. in the morning, and it's about only the third is almost sold out. It's about, I would say, 15 to 20 seats left. Please go on and get it. And then right after that, those we're gonna meet up and go right over to Applebee's for half apps and enjoy some time of just laughter and apps. So
getting back to Tommy. So I agree with what you're saying, Pastor Should, because yeah, that's what makes his role work, because nobody would expect Tommy to be that grimy. Now, I kind of get it because, back when I was in high school, I dated the black version of Tommy. I dated the guy who was the roughneck, who was really rough, but he didn't look it. He looked like a baby face, cool, swag guy, but he was trouble. I'm gonna be honest. The Lord saved me and he brought me a good man like my husband. But back in high school, I dated like the black version of Tommy. I get it. He definitely was a baby face thug. So I get it. But I think, Pastor Shu, was making it hard for me to believe. Like, I'm going to be honest, every time they do a close-up of Tommy, it's really hard for me to take him as a thug because it looks like he has mascara on. Like, what is up with his eyes? Like, next time, like, guys, go back, ladies, go back and watch and DVR it. Every time they do a close-up of Tommy, to me, I guess that's why he loses street cred, because it looks like he has mascara on. Now, does he have mascara on? No, that's clearly just his eyes, because in Underground, when he played that role in Underground, he looked the same way. Which, shout out to that character Tommy, because he showed his range, because he goes from being Tommy on Power, and then he played that other role on Underground. So he is a good actor.
He actually studied theater. He was what is it called? He was a theater major, but he also was he did Hamlet and stuff like that.
So shout out to, but Anna, I really did like the guy that I back in high school that I messed with. He was the baby face, like you would have never thought. So I do get what you're saying, Pastor Shug.
I just messed with a bunch of hoes when I was
He messed with hoes, and
oh, wait a minute, I can't see that.
Because some of them might be watching.
Girl, you wasn't a hoe, you was a queen.
No, they were hoes. So
some of these are married women now.
I said, word, they could be reformed.
No.
See, you just messed up again.
Once a hoe, always a hoe.
But no, so I totally get that. But I guess it's just because Tommy, y'all might get mad that I'm saying that, but Tommy, it looks like he got mascara on. The next time they do, and especially when he makes his eyes get big, I'm like, yo, what mascara does he use? Because I want it, because his eyes are popping right now. Oh, crap. Pass my pocketbook, please.
But again,
pass my pocketbook.
I thought it was something for Corey. I can't read.
He got his headphones on, he can't hear.
Corey, hang your mama pocketbook.
Hi. I'm sorry, I'm just getting back. Your hair is cute. I like it.
So, sorry about that, y'all. Alright, so the question is getting ready to come now. Why you guys don't have an easy pass? I'll explain to you. The reason why we don't have an easy pass right now is because my father was the corporal of the Ben Franklin Bridge and the Walt Whitman Bridge. Lieutenant. Like, he ran both of these. And when the easy pass came into place, we saw a lot of people lose their jobs because they no longer needed the amount of staff. So our goal is to keep people employed. A lot of times what happens is we actually go with like the more convenient thing, and then unfortunately they replace people. So the reason, okay, I'm lying. What happened was I had an easy pass before, and it ran over and I didn't pay my bill. And them Negroes put me in collections. Can you believe that? That's really the truth. But I wanted to sound like I had good reasoning for it.
But yeah, Carol, it does look like he got some popping mascara on. So I think, like, I'm always, from a distance, I'm like, Tommy is a thug. Like, honestly, the guy I dated back in high school, that scene when Tommy rolled over the guy's legs with the car, the guy I dated in high school, I definitely could see him doing that. I wonder if he's alive. I always said in my mind, I don't think he's going to make it to see the age of 30, but I'm not going to say his name, but shout out to you if you're alive, because God is with you. But that scene when Tommy was rolling over the dude's legs, I was like, yeah, Tommy's a thug. But then they did a close-up, I'm like, but he's a cross-dressing thug because he got on mascara. But his eyes, I don't know, maybe do something else with his eyes, but his eyes. Now,
the person who I feel sorry is for, honestly, is Marlo Anthony. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I saw Lala titties, I was just like, I know he is mad right now. I was like, cause I'm looking. I was looking. I ain't gonna lie. I rewinded it back like several times.
And you was looking at her butt when she was on top.
I got to go back and watch it again. I missed it. I was just like, and then like, I watched the show Insecure yesterday, and I like, my wife, she's delving into the actor's role. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I am too immature for my wife to be on another man naked. That just ain't gonna happen. I will shut everything down. I'll be like, oh heck no. I'll be on but my pastor friends are on here, so I'm gonna be respectful to my pastor friends because I love them and I know they pray earnestly for me. But Lord knows there'll be some LLs and Fs on there. So I would shut everything. It'd be like, you come home and be like, Kevin, this is our scene, and I'd be like, well, I'd be like, this is your pink slip as of the day. Ain't nowhere in the world. The one girl on Insecure, she came out, she was butt naked on top of the man, and I was just like, ain't nothing there. I said, I mean.
But he was naked too.
Exactly. That means stuff was touching. And I'm telling y'all, I'm not that good of a thespian. My stuff ain't gonna be touching a raw vagina, and I ain't a little excited and like. And because I'm a man, and they can be like, the cameras is there. I don't understand. My manhood get excited just at the thought of it. So I don't get it, man. I'm just saying I ain't that.
Well, why you feel bad for Carmelo? Carmelo stepped out
because the Tommy was on.
He stepped out on all of that,
but it wasn't on camera. Her titties, Tommy was touching her titties on camera, like he touched them.
But she got paid for it,
and it's on camera, like. Y'all want me to show y'all? Candy!
But anyway, she was a good act. Anyway, so
yes, she was. Now, bravo.
The person that I feel the saddest for in this series, okay, and I don't understand how you don't feel saddest for. I feel saddest in this. Yes, saddest.
I thought I would be ignorant.
Yes, that's a real word.
Okay.
That was the saddest little puppy I've ever seen. Saddest. 2 D's, an E, an S, and a T.
Okay, Candy. Well, can you keep on going? You ain't got to go. Ain't nobody asked you to give me an education. Candy, stop looking down at your phone.
Oh yeah, I agree, Pastor Jeff. Lala about to die. Lala is about to die.
We just pray that she get one more scene before she go out. That's it. That's all I'm saying. I mean, and again, I'm just happy to see African American women on camera.
You know what, Kevin? Screw you. Anyway, I shouldn't have said that because that's kind of going in with your theme. Anyway, the person I feel the worst for in this whole series is a character y'all never even thought of. Y'all should be feeling the worst for.
The door?
I feel the worst for the youngest child in the family.
She don't never get no answer.
She only showed up a couple of times when she almost died from eating the thing from Angela, and then at the jail.
Go to the court.
But she was at the jail.
Yeah.
So we only saw her when she almost choked to death, and then when she went to go visit her daddy. So we only see her on really, really bad situations. She almost got choked to death, and she had to visit her daddy in jail. Out of all these kids, she gonna need the most therapy out of all the St. Patrick kids, because they apparently leave her in her bedroom in a crib for like hours on end.
Now,
like she is a neglect. Like I'm about to send like child protective services to just get her because she is neglected. We don't never see her eating food. We don't never see her eat. When the family is sitting down to eat, we don't never see this little baby girl.
That child stay in the bathroom. She must got.
When
what's that bowel syndrome thing?
Irritable bowel syndrome. When the other two go to school, so okay, Angela drops the other two at school, and then she go on about her business doing her shady stuff.
Baby.
But with the baby, don't go to like daycare or nothing.
Is that her baby? Is it?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
That's their third baby.
Okay.
Like, okay, so the two older ones go to school. Then Angela's at the hairdresser. You never see a nanny come in, take care of this baby. Never see her drop the baby off.
I don't even think she got it wrong.
You'll never see her drop the baby off at the daycare center. I think they got the baby in the crib, strapped to something.
Somebody done kidnapped the baby. Lobos and kidnapped the baby is what happened. That's what happened. Lobos and kidnapped the baby, and ain't nobody paid it no attention. But listen, you know who?
Lobos is dead, Kevin.
Lobos is dead. That's right. Oh, that's right. They did kill Lobos.
Lobos was dead last year.
Last season. You're right.
So that's who actually I feel the worst for on
You know who
Power.
character I like a lot too, and because I follow his acting career.
Sheeta and Ryan they want information on the girl.
Oh, it's posted. I'll post it again. It's posted right on here. You can go right to the link.
We going to
hold on, I'm
to
post
Summerdale tonight. Tonight is $5.50 movies. And we're gonna meet up at Summerdale at the 7:10.
It starts at 7:10. So our goal is to meet there 7 o'clock. Everybody, again, go on early because the theater is almost sold out already. Go on early. I just posted the link. You'll be able to click on that link and you'll go to an event page for Kane and Kev, and then you'll click on right in the description. You'll see the link for Fandango, and it'll take you right to Summerdale. You can purchase your tickets and you can pick your seat. You'll see a whole row that's still left open that you can pick out of, and that'll be we call it the Candy and Cab row. Some other corner seats and everything. That whole front section will be all of us. So listen, go on and get those tickets early. We want to meet you guys there. It should be a great time.
You do have to pick your seat.
You do have to go on and pick your seat.
So don't think you can just show up and you have to go online and get the ticket in advance.
Yes, if there's any problems, contact Latoya and company. Contact Latoya Stroman for us because
because she likes fussing people out and she likes writing strongly worded letters.
Yes, shout out to our manager Latoya. We had a phenomenal meeting with her last night. And got Candy and Kev moving.
She set us straight.
She set us straight.
She read us the riot act. She was like, y'all suck.
She like, listen, we're gonna have to pull it together. Y'all
pull it together.
But we appreciate her because we know she does it in love. And
she was like, and she from Philly, so she was like, y'all are crap. Y'all need to pull this together. Like seriously, my name is on this.
Baby, you always take the lie too far. You take the lie too far.
She ain't say none of that, y'all.
She just like honestly, sometimes we need to be we need to hear the real, and she gives us the real, and we love it. Exactly. So I just said she didn't say any of that. She didn't say any of that.
She did.
She is one of the most encouraging managers out there.
She was like, I love Candy and Kev.
Yes, I mean, and
Toya, you know I play.
And we were in the we was in the tsunami. Out with the
having a business
meeting.
And y'all know she got natural hair, but she got that natural good hair. So
yeah, and the crazy thing is, she was supposed to leave. She stayed an extra couple of days.
She missed an important business meeting in LA, and I was like, dang.
To meet with her client. So
girl.
Shout out to one of the best managers in the world, Latoya Stroman from Latoya and Company. Don't be reaching out talking about Toya, I need representation, because she ain't got time for y'all.
Because she got to deal with us, and we a whole lot to deal with. She ain't got time
for y'all. Unless y'all coming and
No, we a whole lot to do.
Y'all, she ain't got time.
So, but like I said, if anybody on Power, I feel bad for. I feel bad for the little girl because obviously she's being neglected.
I feel bad also, and I love this guy's character because I watched him in Entourage through the attorney. That's my man. He is always.
I don't feel bad for him.
No, I don't feel bad for him, but
No.
he goes beyond the like he's a ride or die attorney.
He's a ride or die attorney, but he ain't all the way clean because he's the one. No. He's the one who got his baby mama hooked on drugs.
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember that. I know
they
she's
just
on
had
drugs,
that,
and he was continuing to make sure she got it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he got her hooked on drugs.
She said it an episode ago.
I don't remember that, baby. I'm not saying you're wrong.
I'm telling you, she said it an episode ago. Like, you're the one, or you're gonna judge me now, and you're the one who got me hooked on this stuff.
And then see, fellas, that's why you gotta watch Negroes with your ladies. Now we know Tommy. I mean, not Tommy. We know Ghost done all his dirt or whatever. But now he trying to holler at his client's wife. Come on, man. You ain't even built for this, man. You about to end up in somebody's ocean somewhere messing around. And again, it's a respect level. And you know, I knew he was up to something. I just couldn't put my finger on it. But I was like, this attorney, it's something about him. Yeah, he might want to do his job, but he got something hidden. His character is going to evolve into something else. And you know, we need to see what's going on. And again, for those that have not watched Power yet, unfortunately, it's now Tuesday. It came on Sunday. And you had an opportunity to watch it. So if you're watching this now and you haven't watched it, you like they're spoiling for it, my bad. Not really.
But we love you, I'm taking my seatbelt off because we pulled over and this thing was choking me. But so I actually don't. Now, who I think, I saw the previews for next week's show because you know they show the previews for the following week at the end of the thing. So I'm just gonna say this, and without giving it away too much, I think that that darn Tyreek deserves everything that's coming for him.
Tyreek need his behind whooped.
I mean, Tyreek needs to come on over. Tyreek needs to get caught out at 33rd and Diamond for like 10 minutes by himself. Tyreek is a jerk. Tyreek is about to.
I can't stand Kanan either. First of all,
I think 50 is a horrible actor. I know y'all keep saying.
Dre had plenty of opportunities to kill him, and now
Dre didn't have because I think he can overpower.
No, let me tell you, when he in the season before, when he had his daughter, you know he's a threat to your family. You had opportunities because first of all, you could have went to Tommy. But
listen, Ghost thought he killed Kanan.
Yeah, so he could have let them know.
So this is what I'm saying. But Ghost is in jail. If Ghost couldn't even kill Kanan, I don't think Andre built for that.
Yeah, Ghost had Kanan killed. He just that was one of them.
No, Ghost didn't have Kanan.
Now that's the one time in production. I like, come on now, y'all know Ghost don't leave like fingerprints. He don't leave like, come on. But I understand it's a plot. Yeah, when he left the fingerprint on the window.
Let's get back to Kanan.
I'm just saying.
But let's get back to Kanan though. If Ghost couldn't successfully take out Kanan, Dre is not built for that. Dre is like a soldier in the thing. He kind of sort of like
he's
thug life.
He's connected enough to get him killed.
But he's a punk. Clearly he's a punk, and this is why I'm gonna say he's a punk. Because he would have never been paying Kanan off. He would have had Kanan off.
You're not gonna come to me with my daughter saying she's beautiful and threaten me with my child, and then you just walking around and now I'm paying. No, dog, you got to be dealt with. You got to be dealt with on some other levels. And again, we right into it like it's real life too. That's how good a show is good when you feel like it's real life. Like I feel like when I go to New York, like it's really, like I'm looking for like his club and all that. That's when Also, a major shout out to Issa Rae. Issa Rae has done a phenomenal job in taking a YouTube brand and making it a global brand. And when I say I didn't even know about her, Aqua Black Girl. I think you used to watch that, right? Did you ever watch that?
Mm-hmm.
Candy used to watch Aqua Black Girl. I still haven't watched it yet, but she has now created a complete brand based off of that, where now she's the first black African American that has
she's a black African American.
I mean,
'Cause
first
can you be
female
like, oh.
African American that secured a great deal with HBO. Also, she now has her own like network YouTube channel where she's putting other individuals on. And the thing I love about her is her day one people that was riding with her from the beginning. They are the ones she hired as her producers, and she's calling the shots. So major shout out to Issa Rae. And I like
so
Insecure.
now it looks like she's doing something different this season in her wind downs. So after the actual show goes off, you can
Get
the
drunk.
last 5 minutes of her show, she does this wind down when she and I guess her co-producer or co-writer, whoever he is, I'm sorry, Prentice Penny, they sit and this week they sat and they talked. So maybe she's gonna have different people sit with her every week.
And crazy thing was that was a real like that.
But
was
you know the crazy thing is,
What?
true story, guys. In what's this month? July. When we were in, and this is a true story, Toya can vouch for us. When we were in LA at an event at a club in LA.
Oh, it was an industry night before.
Okay, it was industry night, but we were at a club at an event. Issa Rae was there.
Yes.
Issa Rae was there.
She was in the bathroom.
And she was in the cut.
I was like, Issa Rae used the bathroom in a public place? I was ready to go in there and be like, girl, cook it. But, you know, the powers that be said, Kevin, we cannot have you do that.
But she was in the cut, so it wasn't like she's like, yes, I'm Issa Rae, I'm here.
She looked like Andrew Ford.
So apparently, you know, she was there, but she was in the cut, letting, you know, the other people do their thing and be great or whatever. I wish I would have known, because I would have done like an on-spot audition. Issa, let me be like somebody in one of these seasons.
And
girl.
the crazy thing is, I love the fact that she's hiring individuals that are just getting, well, not.
I feel like, how did I miss her? Because she's like 12 feet tall.
She, I don't know that.
Well, I don't know. I feel like she's tall.
Yeah, but
Toya, is Issa tall? Because I feel like on camera she's tall.
Yeah. And
Toya probably not going to answer. But in any event, so you never know. That goes to show when you in those LA streets, you never know who you're in the room with.
And then the thing is very
She got a whole metallic glitter.
Is
I bet you
y'all
Jamaican.
can see that. See, bam, there she go, blue
And then
green.
she saw me looking, and I got scared because she thought she could take both of us. So I just turned back around.
And we were just talking about violence in the city against women. I do not want to have to give that lady a noogie. Just,
and I think she might have been some of my people, Jamaican.
She probably could spin me around too.
And
but
her
yeah,
butt was like that. She was like that wide and like that, like the depth of it. So she could have like just boop me with her butt and I'd have been out. But anyway, I'm getting back to.
And I can't handle all that. That's too much booty for me. I'm just saying.
Oh, but Lala wasn't too much booty.
The Lord is working on me as we speak.
I'm gonna be honest. Can I be honest? Like, I get it. That's her craft. That's what she does. But I'm gonna be honest. I was kind of shocked when I saw that scene. I didn't think Lala would do that.
She said what happened was...
I was really shocked.
She said when they sign up for power, it's a clause in all of their contracts that says it's a possibility that you have to do a new scene. And if you can't take the job unless you sign off on that contract. It specifically says with this particular show, it's a like 99% chance you might have a new scene that you have to execute. So that's along with the contract. If they decide not to go, then they void their contract and they're done.
No, I get it, but I'm really just shocked because...
Yeah, I was too, because first of all, and like she said, people don't understand she's acting, she's trying to...
No, I understand that she's acting, so...
No, she was saying that, like, people were coming, like, she was getting, like, people saying you're a bad mother, you know, all this. And she was saying, first of all, I would be a bad mother if my child was watching this kind of show. He shouldn't be watching this kind of show. Now, because of the age of the internet, like, you know...
in a couple years, he gonna watch it.
Well, no, I'm pretty sure...
No, because he's too little right now.
No, not watched it, but I'm sure it's pretty much a bunch of memes is probably out there with her boobs now, and, you know... Matter of fact, I think I saw her.
Kevin.
Just for research
purposes. We don't need
I don't.
research.
Actually, baby, you're the only woman I need in my life, honestly. And I'm just being real with you. I might look, but I ain't got. Look, my situation fits perfectly where it needs to fit. Because you have a shift and I'm shifted as well. So God made us to go right together. Ain't God good? He knew what he was doing when I came out crooked and you did too, he was like, that's I'm gonna put them perfectly together, and they gonna know it was me, because ain't nobody else would have known that. Like I didn't send you an inbox like, Candy, are you shifted? Because
Kevin.
TMI.
Yes.
Okay. All right, let me roll it back up.
Oh my God. Today, but in any event, so I feel like Tyreek deserves everything he gets. They need to just be done. Like Anika Noni needs to beat him down real good.
She's a nasty wench on the show.
That means she's doing her job well.
Like she's
acting.
She went from the dean of students on, what was the other show on BET?
Quad.
The Quad. To being a lesbian thug on a police officer, a crooked cop.
Actually, that's not Anika Noni.
No, it is.
Is it? Oh, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Because, I always confuse her with the rebel girl.
Oh, no, that's Anika Rose, yeah. And like she literally, and honestly, I'm a fan of Anika Rose. If I was to say I had a quasi crush, it would be Anika Rose. And I'm gonna tell you, not because of that character, it's because of the way she portrayed herself, as far as her look on the Quad. They kept her top notch, like heels, dress. She was elegant.
Is the Quad off now?
Yeah, they had one season. It hasn't been decided whether it's going to be picked up or not yet.
You know what, Carol? That's not funny. They're like, look at God, won't he do it? Shift in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Use them, Lord. No, y'all not even funny, Kevin. I don't believe you told them that.
Hey, listen. See, I'm glad the people understood it. Like it's hey, God understood what he was doing when he said, "What I put together, let no man bring asunder." That's what he said.
Kevin.
And
Kevin.
We fit perfectly like a hand in a glove.
Kevin.
We not like OJ.
Kevin.
We fit.
Kevin.
I'm just celebrating you, baby. I love you, baby. Nobody else can handle this.
True.
Because it's
Kevin, no.
That's right ahead of ovary or something on somebody else. Yours was just perfect combination. You and me.
So I think that Tasha and that lawyer gonna hit.
And this is the thing. If you remember,
and that lawyer is going to be floating.
You remember, all right. So you have to pay attention to certain things. When they threw out the case, they said without prejudice, which means that they can actually retry the case again. And I believe that this lawyer is going to get in cahoots with Stern. And because it's without prejudice. When Tommy was acquitted, it was with prejudice. So they could never go back and try that case again.
Speaking of prejudice, why are these group of men over there staring at us like this?
Where?
Over here.
I don't know. They were. I work every day. Corey, you can start waking up so you can go in so you don't be late. Corey.
So I think that
Corey.
I could not believe that he don't understand. You don't mess with ghosts. But that's the other thing. Let's talk about this though. Why is it that Ghost can step out and do his thing, but he'll kill any man that steps to his wife?
Well, no, he didn't kill the Kane's son.
He didn't know that they slept together.
Yes, he did. She told him.
After the fact. It was after he was already gone, disappeared.
Oh, okay.
Because she thought that Ghost had done something to him because he was dead or gone.
And I think it could.
So you can't he can't be knocking sheets with Angela and then you can't have my wife
but no, I don't think he is. I think it's more so, this is disrespectful because that's a disrespect to him.
So you don't think that relationship between him and Angela was disrespectful?
Let me say it like this: a dude can. I have a beautiful wife. I know men are going to try to talk to my wife. I know men are going to, catcall and all that kind of stuff. I don't get mad at that. I don't even get mad if we together and I might be a little distance from her and a dude be like, yo, what's up? And you know, I don't even get upset because I understand what I have. But what is disrespectful, if you know I'm with her and then you try to holler, then that's now you just disrespecting me, and now I got to handle you, because if I don't, then that means you're gonna be like, well, he ain't say nothing, so I'm gonna keep going. So as a man, you gotta check that. And again, not saying that he's right for whatever, but again, it's just a storyline. So again, tonight, Brandon said, get mad, bro. Tonight, you guys can join us. We're going to go watch.
No, I understand he's her protector, but you can't shut her.
I don't think he does.
You can't, no, because she hasn't been with anybody. So, but if she decides to go with the lawyer, again, we get into this superhero mentality. I was surprised that she called Stern. I was surprised.
That she called Stern.
She called Stern.
I
think
because
that's going to be their downfall.
The attorney, but Stern, he wasn't Stern. He wasn't. He was just
Stern. I think her getting that floater from Stern is going to be their downfall.
But the thing is, I think the lawyer and Stern are in cahoots. Now, another thing, and we're going to leave y'all on this. The one thing I'd already been saying from the very beginning is the white guy in prison is Tommy's daddy. What was his name? The
white guy in prison.
The white guy in prison.
The old man
is Tommy's daddy. And it's a few things that I already thought that from the very beginning. But now I'm kind of almost, when he even asked him, he said, "Do you know his dad or something?" He said, "Let's just say something like that."
Maybe he killed his dad.
Could be.
The person that they killed maybe was.
But the thing
dad.
is, remember when he went to go give the money to his wife? And she's like, "Who is this guy?" And the guy was like, "Look, that's neither."
Maybe that was Tommy's dad that he killed.
I think it's his daddy. So listen, everybody, we're going to tune out real quick. Thank you for joining the Candy Kev Car Conversation. We appreciate every one of you.
We hope to see you tonight. And guess what? Tonight is tonight. Don't worry about it. It's not. It doesn't have to be a couples thing. If you're not booed up, it's fine. We're just going to see a good movie, to laugh, to learn what this grapefruit stuff is about. If you're with somebody and you're a couple, fine. If you're not with somebody and you just come with some other girls or you come by yourself, it's fine. I don't want you all to think that this is like just a couples thing. It's not. We're gonna go see a good movie and have a good time. So again, but you have to order your tickets in advance.
Yes, the link is on the page. I sent the invite out. I tagged as many people that I saw that was posting. So if I didn't tag you, please, because some people are Candy's friends that I probably didn't have on my timeline. So please go back, go onto the Candy and Cat page. You'll see a link.
Sheeta, Ryan, I hope y'all are coming tonight.
Eventbrite. I mean, not Eventbrite. I'm sorry. Event. You can go on that event and you'll see a link that'll take you right to Fandango, that'll take you to the Summerdale location. It's the 710 show, everybody. 710 show is where we're going to be at. So we'll see you tonight. We love you guys. Again, thank you for following all of our social media pages. Hashtag Candy and Kev, everything, Facebook, Twitter.
Carol's coming, yay!
Yeah, she already confirmed on the thing. So we look forward to seeing you guys tonight. Listen, just come. It's an informal, good time just to have some laughs. You know, we're gonna
figure out what this grapefruit is about. Then we're going over to ShopRite and buy some grapefruit.
Woo! Yes, Lord, thank you, Jesus, thank you, Jesus. I'm a happy boy. I'm a happy man. Lord Jesus, God is good to me. He's been good. He's been good to me.
What is
I'm telling you, y'all,
Corey's getting
play your times. I'm telling you, God will bless you.
Corey,
y'all heard her saying so. She can't back out now. I told you, you ain't got to stay in here, man. You ain't got to
shut you out.
So he just waiting for me. You think I got money for him, bro? You better buy his own breakfast. He got more money than me right now. So thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. God, y'all heard us say it. We go grapefruits for everybody. Not everybody, because some of y'all shouldn't be doing grapefruits, but for those that are in relationships and know what grapefruit is, God has been good. If your woman come home with a pound of grapefruit, fellas, just make sure you clean good. Have a great night.
Oh wait, that's what it has to do with.
Just make sure you'll see what it means. Google it. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Well, I reserve the right to take that back.
Nope. Google it. Grapefruit. God is good.
No.
And I'll tell you, ladies, it helps you lose weight. It's a fat burner. God bless you. May heaven smile upon you is my prayer. We ask that you remember all the people that'll be getting grapefruited tonight because God is good. Toya know what it is. She saw the movie.
Toya, was that a setup?
Oh, God is good. God
I'm not
is
getting
good.
any grapefruit. Actually, I can't have grapefruit because I take medication.
Oh.
And you can't either.
Oh, I don't need it. Trust me, it's not that. You can blindfold me and let. We gotta go. Bye. Have a great one, y'all. May heaven smile upon you is my prayer.
Spell upon you.
Smile upon you is my prayer. Peace out.